Hi guys. So I just wanted to kind of address some of the comments under my last video about why I chose to stop doing the six-figure stamp club, and also elaborate a little bit more on that. So I read through the comments. I replied to some. Some of the ones that stuck out the most was that one person said, "Oh, you're a quitter." That was interesting. And then another person, someone else, probably the same person, had said, "You're just trying to promote a millionaire mailer, you know, based off me saying, that I'm stopping doing the six-figure stamp club." And I think it was something else, because I'm gonna address both those things. Oh yeah, someone said that's what they said. They said quitters never win and winners never quit. Um, let's see, something else. Someone, this wasn't against me, but someone said that I feel like the government will eventually, shut down these fake programs and things like that. Let me see. It was something else, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm get into that. So far as me kind of like, quitting or showing this proof or whatever to this six-figure stamp club, and more so promote Millionaire mailer, for myself to get signups or something like that, is not true at all. For one, I mean, it's not going to benefit me any to that program to promote another, because I'm all about multiple streams of income. So if Six Figure Stamp Club did, work out for me, or it turned out to be what I hoped it would be, that would be great for me. You know what I'm saying? And then I could promote, both Millionaire Mailer and Six Figure Stamp Club, which would give people the option to pick which one they want to do, which one they're more comfortable with, and then it would double, the income that I would receive. I'm not gonna, knock one to promote another. All I'm doing is, telling you my experience, because I'm gonna tell you just like this. If you look back at some of my other videos, the same thing that I did with Six Figure Stamp Club, I did with Millionaire Mailer when I started with Millionaire Mailer. I made a video saying like, oh, I'm about to try Millionaire Mailer. Oh, here's the package, me opening up the package. Oh, here's my stamps. I mean, well, not my stamps. Here's my labels, my this, my that. Okay, I mailed it out. And then when I was receiving things back, I say, oh, it works. I'm saying there's nothing that I did any different from, when testing this out, from six figure stamp club to Millionaire Mailer. I did nothing different. And I do it for you because it be people like you and I that want to, get into an opportunity that is real and that's profitable for us. And a lot of times there's so many scams online. No one is keeping it real with us and telling us like if it really works, and what's the ins and outs, and what's the tips and the tricks, and and how they're getting all this money. No one's telling us those secrets. No one's telling us like the heartaches or anything like that. So that's where someone like myself come in. I'm going to test it out because I'm a mom, just like a lot of people. And we look for these opportunities to help us with bills, or, sometimes to quit our 9 to 5 because it's more convenient and comfortable for us to, work from home off the computer. So it benefits me none to bash that company. Everything that I did with Millionaire Mailer so far is when I started with them. Just look back at my videos. Everything. I did that same exact thing with Six Figure Stamp Club. And if it would have worked out, I would have showed you it worked out. But I seen something in it that said, hey, this is not working. And someone made the comment of, quitters never win, winners. I'm not going to keep investing into something that I see is not working for me. Because if this whole thing, this whole mail thing is about mailing it off and reaching these people for them to read this letter and get involved with this system. If I'm getting those letters that I'm sending out back, why would I keep investing in more labels to try to make this work? It isn't working. I'm getting the letters back. So that was a waste of money for me. Sorry, I'm upset. But that's how I feel about it. So I'm not going to keep on investing time into it. It's not like, for instance, like I do eBay too, and I do Amazon. It's not like, where everyone's familiar with eBay and Amazon. Like everyone in the world is familiar with that. Now, everyone have their way that they work these two companies where they can profit. Now, just because I don't make as much profit as the next person doesn't mean I'm going to quit, because I'm familiar with these companies. I know you can make money with these companies. I just don't have all the, guru things that these gurus have that they don't want to share. They just want us to pay for some of their knowledge, but they make us think that we're getting all their knowledge. I'm just keeping 100 like that, because I didn't try different programs and I feel like they leaving out a whole lot or whatever. But so far as that, quitters never win. That eBay and Amazon, I've been doing that for years. I never quit with that. I don't make as much money as like a lot of the gurus make, but I make a good amount of money. Now, when it comes to a program that is completely new to us, you and I, which Millionaire Mailer, 6 Stamp Club, and this 30-day formula or whatever it's called, all those mailer programs are new to us. They haven't been around as long as these companies that we are all familiar with. They're branded. Amazon, eBay, they're branded companies, so of course I would never quit with that. I would just keep testing and trying different things to see what works best for me. So that's that. What was another thing someone had said? Okay, I addressed the, me just trying to promote, knocking this one to promote that one. I addressed that. I addressed the quitters never win, type of thing. I got my other screen over here, and someone made a comment about fake. I have a feeling that the government will eventually shut down these fake programs or whatever. Not upset at that comment. I agree. I think if you have a fake program or whatever it is going on that's scamming people out of their money, they need to shut those things down. I don't know how they'll shut those things down, but they do. And one thing that you should know that protects companies like that is that a lot of these companies are smart. They did their homework, because what I don't want to get into like, the government, but what it is that they're against is pyramid schemes, where this one person is at the top making all the money, and then us little people are making all this money for them, and we're getting like little tidbits. They have to prove when well, I don't know if they did, but you're supposed to prove that this company that you're starting, even this Millionaire Mailer or whatever, you have to prove that this is not a pyramid scheme and that it's fair across the board. And the way it's set up has to be fair across the board. And I've seen that. It's not this one person that's, making all the money, and then, us little people are just getting, a tad bit. They do make it fair across the board. That's why they get so many people to sign up. And that's why even if they get complaints, all they have to prove is that how their program works spread, across the board, that it's not this person that's just making, whatever, this ton of money, and they're giving us pennies on the dollar and we're working hard for them. Because back in the day, that was what pyramid schemes did. I was subject to that, but I didn't go all in, because at the time I didn't have money to go all in, which I'm glad I didn't. Let's see. So far as like some people, they'll say, okay, we seen your videos. Okay, 6 Stamp Club didn't work out for you. We seen that. Okay, so what about Millionaire Mail? We'll sign up with you for that. Excuse me. Let's do that. This time I will leave some type of link in the bottom. Or better, I'm trying to figure out a way, because what I do is I tell people, like some people, they'll just call me and they'll say, okay, I'm interested in Millionaire Mailer, you know, X, Y, and Z. Can you send me the letter or whatever? And I say, well, give me your email address. They'll text me your email address, and then I'll send them the letter along with, how to go about it. Because what I do when it comes to promoting Millionaire Mail, especially through email, I do something that I don't see other people doing, or what they didn't do for me. I actually say, here, let me go to that letter that I send out, and I'll read it to you. Where is it at? Okay, I just sent one recently to somebody, so I'll just open up that one. Oh no, what did I do? Okay. I'm on my screen. So I'm gonna read, because this if you ask me, okay, oh, send me the letter or whatever, I want to sign up under you. This is how I send the letter, because the letter wasn't sent to me like this, giving me steps. So basically what I try to do, I try to do or present it in the way that I want it, or wanted it presented to me, where it would make sense. What I send you is the steps. What I would email to you is, here is the information you requested below. Do this to get started. And I put step 1, step 2, step 3, telling you all the steps. I give you 6 steps, 6 simple steps, so that you won't be confused about how to do it. This is what I say in the letter, because if you ask me, oh, I want to sign up to you with Millionaire Mailer, I'm gonna give you my email address, this is exactly what I'm about to send to you, what I'm reading to you. There's nothing to be hidden. There's nothing to be hidden at all. So what it says is, step 1, open the attached letter that I sent to you. Print out 4 copies of that letter. Make out 4 money orders, 1 each to the names listed. Would be myself, the 2 other people in the company. That's 4. Before mailing, take a picture of all 4 money orders, filled out and signed filled out to the names listed. So let me elaborate on that just a little bit. What I am saying is, you get the money order, fill it out to the person that it's being sent to. Do it for all 4. And so you're gonna be sending one to me, 2 other people that's on the list, and the company. Put all 4 of those, 1, 2, 3, 4. Put all 4 of them. Take your phone and take a snapshot, boop, of all of the ones that you just sent out. So you just gonna be like 1, 2, 3, 4. Take a picture. Okay, now I'm about to tell you what you're gonna do with that. Send your money order out to the names addressed that's listed on the letter. No, send your proof of payment, which will be the pictures the picture that you took for all 4 of the money orders. Boop. You take. That's your proof that, like, look, I did my part. And you take that you take that, and you send that with your money order to the company, because you're doing 4 money orders, me, 2 other people in the company. You're going to show your proof to the company that I sent out all these money orders to these people. I'm going to tell you why I did it like that. Because I remember there was another program, something like this, and it was like, well, we don't know that you sent out X, Y, and Z to the other people, or whatever. And I guess because they have been getting scammed before. So that's why I say, boom, take your proof, send it to the company. The company sees that, yup, you did your part. You sent blah, 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 blah. And then they're going to send you a kick. Okay. The last step is wait for your kit to come in the mail. Should take about a week or less, because that's how, and I'm going off based on how long it took to get to me. It may take a little longer, I doubt it, but it took less than a week for me to get my kit. I opened my kit. What I liked about Millionaire Mailer is it was like a few pages. They gave you the instructions, your labels, how to go about getting more stamps and cheaper stamps, and all this other stuff. They all the stuff was in the package. Now here's the thing that I did not like about the 6-Figure Stamp Club. No, you're telling people that this is a mail order program that you want them to mail out things, but yet you have an issue mailing the program or whatever to the people that you want to start. Because this is what you have to think about. As a company, as a person, you have to think about, and I get this on the phone when people call me a lot. They're like, oh, I'm not computer savvy. I'm not internet savvy. That's why I want to do the Millionaire mailer. That's why I want to do some mail order program, because I'm not in the, and most of the people that say that are like mostly older folks. That's okay. And I tell them, but and I keep it real with them too, because one lady, she's like, I really want to sign up. I want to sign up at the highest level and this, that, and the other. And I have, and this lady that called me and talked to me, she was so sweet. And she's like, I want to sign up at the highest level. And she's telling me like her situation, and she has like a set income and things like that. She's not computer savvy. She keeps asking me, is this going to work for me, Cheryl? Is this going to work for me, Cheryl? And things like that. And she want to sign up at the highest level. So I just told her, I was like, I told her a lot of things. Here's one of the things I told her. I said, I think you should start off at the lowest level, which is the $25 level. And some people might be like, oh, you cheating yourself out of money. That one, she want to sign up for the highest level. No, you don't do people like that. That is wrong. Don't do people like, especially not no old lady. I'm not going to, and she sit there and told me like, look, I'm on a setting. I'm not going to take that lady money. What's wrong with people? So I told her, start off at the lowest level. And I was like, I'm going to send you by mail, because she's not internet savvy. She has an email, but she don't be checking her. She's not savvy. I see that. So I said, I'm going to send you a letter that I sent with mine. And I just want you to put your name on it, write it out, put your name on it, and start with that amount and see how it is for you. And I said, so far it's about how much you can make, because she kept asking me, how much can I make? I said, that's going to depend on you and being persistent. And I said, the people that make the most money are those that are online, because a lot of people find me through videos or something that I posted online about the Millionaire mailer. So when it comes to numbers, this is what I'm telling her. A majority of them do come from online. I get them from the mail, but the majority do come from online. So I would advise you to start at the lowest level. And I'm like, if you're comfortable with talking on the phone with people, they're going to have your number and you're going to call them and just explain the program as simple as possible, to them. And if they feel comfortable with it, they'll sign up. And I was like, just work that first set of labels that they give you and see what your response is. If you want to, invest and try one more time, here's the budget for the stamp. I even gave her some tips on how to get cheap stamps off of eBay and all this other stuff, because I'm trying to make it as affordable for her and, as, the least expensive, just because, she's older. She's not savvy like a lot of us are. So I'm not about to be like, girl, just go all in. You're going to make a ton of money. Don't lie to nobody like that. Trust me, it's not good karma. It's either going to work or it's not. So basically, she tried it. She said that she got a couple of responses. She probably got a few, sign-ups or whatever. And so she said she's going to keep at it and, see how it goes. That's about the last that I heard from her. But overall, that's how I handled that situation. But if you got somebody that's balling out of control and they just want to, try something or whatever, go ahead, sign up for the highest level, then, whatever. But the whole thing is just keep it real, people. That's my whole thing. Just keep it real. They're going to either like it, love it, or they're not. You cannot please everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's either for you or it is not for you. That's it. Okay. So I ain't trying to make this video super long because I know it got long. Ooh, 20 minutes. Oh, okay. But that's my response to a lot of people that was, just making comments. I responded to the comments. I'm not trying to, be vicious or anything like that. But this is my experience, and I have a right to say and make a video saying like what my experience is with, this company or this company that I'm trying out. I believe in multiple streams of income. I wish that, Six Figure Stamp Club had worked out in my favor or, turned out the way I had hoped, because I think the structure of it sounds like a good program. The ideal of like stamps just coming to you and being able to utilize them stamps as they come to you to keep the rotation of the program. Yeah, that sounds good. That sold me, but unfortunately it did not work for me. It did not work for me. And I don't want people to be fooled by those that come online and say, oh, they tearing open these envelopes, pulling out this money, they showing all this money. You know, look, I'm making money with the 6-figure stamp club or the Millionaire Melon. I'm making my money, y'all. Come sign up with me. I'm going to show you to do what I do. You know, I'm like, yeah, flashy. Yeah, it looks good. But I mean, how much of that is real? That could have been pulled out your bank account. You could have sent that to yourself with a Florida or whatever, like I see in Michigan. So I can easily, you know, put some money in a, you know, and check it out. They put the money inside these secure envelopes because it's way more secure than sending it in an envelope that somebody can easily, you know, tear open or whatever. They ain't sending money orders. They're sending cash. So it's not easy. It's not really easy to prove that it came from someone else. Just because you're showing me a name or something on an envelope and saying, oh, this came from Boston or this came from Houston to me. They open it up, they pull out all this cash. You know what I'm saying? That to me, that ain't proving me nothing. That's not proving nothing. That's why I like the whole money order, you know, deal, because that money order is made out to you and it has that person's, you know, whatever name on it. And, you know, people send money different type of ways or whatever. I don't know. I just don't buy it. And, oh, yeah, I had made in the last video in the description. I don't know if anybody read the description all the way down. Some people I know did. But I remember a program some years ago that was telling you to do that to get signups. They said, because I was asking about like how to sign up. They even made a video, and I don't know if the video is still on there on YouTube or not. But the dude has said, he said this to me. No, well, it was said to me, but this is how it was when I first seen it, and then what was said to me was verified. So I seen the video where a guy like myself had told me what was going on. He said he spoke to the person over him, his sponsor or whatever, and he said to get signups, do it like this. Send the money to yourself. You could put any random address or whatever, put it in, and just do a video opening it up. He was like, when the FedEx truck, because he basically saying, you know when the FedEx truck gonna come, point the camera to the FedEx people coming to your house and grab the package, keep it on, keep the camera on you, and then open it up. They gonna believe it's real. You know what I'm saying? How often are you just really home? I don't know, but when the FedEx, dude is coming, or whatever. So, and of course you're going to be like sorry for it because you don't want your cash to be gone. Your cash that you faking like somebody else gave it to you. Yeah. So, I seen a video of somebody telling me that. And then when I was signed up for like a, similar program, because I didn't know what was what. And he said, oh yeah, you need to do it like this. This is how you're going to get the sign-ups. Just do a lot of videos like that. And he asked me, how much money you got in your bank account? And I was like, oh my God, really? So I got to fake it to make it. So I was like, no, I'm not going to do that or whatever. Because if I sign up with, if I sign up with you, you making money off me for real. But it's BS at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? And I know like a lot of you guys are sick of these fake programs and, not necessarily fake, but fake programs that don't work because these people don't tell you, like, look, I got a list. And a lot of these people, they have lists of people that's been following them for years. That no matter which program they switch off to, and this is throughout. This is not just, some Millionaire Melt Stamp Club stuff. This is any program type stuff. People already built a list, built relationships, and when they start something new, they taking these people that they already had invested with them, to sign up with another program. They gonna follow him to this program because they see him making money. They gonna follow him everywhere he go and buy whatever he buy or whatever. And that's how he gets so many signs, because he has a list that's, solid proof. They're gonna follow him wherever we go. And we sit there and think like, oh yeah, we can make a lot of money. We can make it in this small amount of time. Because if you look, some people will make videos and like, oh yeah, I made money. I made like 30,000 in my first month on Shopify. And you're like, what? And then you try to do it, you're like, dang, I barely made $1. You know what I'm saying? And that's because they have lists that they already built and stuff like that. And they got people that shoot that out too. They think they're giving you a secret. Like, oh yeah, you just post on Instagram. You could buy Instagram, whatever, from somebody that got a high account and this, that, and the other. But they're not telling you, like, dude, I got a huge list. I've been doing this for years. And that's why I got these people that's committed, that's going to buy from me no matter what. It's just like saying, I just say, I'm just throwing out some random person. I just like say like Cardi B. Cardi B come out with something new. She got a fan base and all this other stuff. They're gonna buy from her no matter what. You can make the same thing similar and even better. No one's gonna buy from you because you didn't build a list. She already built the list because of who she is and all the work she done and put into it or whatever. So yeah, she dropped something one day, bam, it's $1 million sales. Because she Cardi B. But this is what the people, not the gurus, not telling you. They're not telling you that they also Cardi B type stuff, and you coming in as the little bit, and they making you think you can get some Cardi B money, like they doing. No, they just want your money. That's all that is. My thing is keep it 100. Let me know the ins and the outs. Let me know the good, bad, and the ugly. And what all I gotta go through to get there, so that I won't be pissed at you because I ain't making as much money as you said I was gonna make. All that stuff. So, okay, with that said, I'm about to be out. I got some more work to do. I'm about to, I'm running into some issues with my eBay. I'm about to take care of that so I can list some more items before, little man. Y'all know I got my little one, whatever. Okay, man, this has been a long video. I know y'all about sick and tired of me right now. So, just know I love y'all. I'm looking out for y'all and myself because, we all in this together. We all want to make good, honest money, and we ain't trying to get played on our hard working money and nobody taking our stuff because that's just not cool. So, later, peace.